How you doing, YouTube? Just stopping and chilling in the park for a minute, and wanted to talk about something I heard this morning. It's kind of disturbing. Evidently, there's been quite a few water plants around the country, water purifier plants that people are claiming chemicals are showing up there. I guess bringing in chemicals into the plant that doesn't. Nobody seems. People don't know what the hell it's for. It sounds crazy. Your best bet, go check Steve Poplar out for that this morning. I saw it. Yeah, but evidently there's chemicals hanging out that they're putting in the water or something, and they were just warning us about watch the water about hey, who's that? Hey, Tammy, what's up? How you doing? First time seeing you on here for a little minute. How you been? I just hopped on here because I wanted to talk about what I heard today. There's evidently there's warning going on. A couple days ago, I heard this about water. I guess water plants being under attack, hacked, whatever. But Steve Poplar report today was talking about there's people reporting that there's chemicals showing up. They're stored in the chemical, or I mean, in the water facility. I guess they never saw these chemicals prior to this, which just haven't been getting it. Yeah, now you know what? I don't get it, man. They're doing something very similar to. Lisa Haven just said she was getting none of her notifications are going out. She's got a way bigger, way big channel, and they're just destroying her all of a sudden. It's bullshit. 2 to 4 hours later. 2 to 4 hours later. Yeah, that's wrong. You know what I do? I have to get on here and I say, hey, YouTube, you put out notifications, and then I check it out on my other phone. And half the time, what's this say? Nothing from Lisa for 2 weeks. That's rotten. She's putting shit out all week long. You know what you might want to do? Go in there and see if you're subscribed. And if you are, maybe even hop out and re-subscribe or something. I don't know. It's bullshit. A lot of YouTube channels are just getting eliminated. And it's just silencing everybody. I saw somebody in the comment section on her video saying about they ought to start some kind of lawsuit. But I don't know what you can do about it, really. Because it's just ridiculous. They're just shutting everybody up and shutting everybody down. So, what's that? What's this? Yeah. It's crazy. And there's a lot of people I'm hearing from a lot of different YouTube channels are getting stuck like that. They're losing subscribers, and I noticed I was getting a lot of subscribers, and then all of a sudden I hit a plateau or a ceiling. Now I can't. It's like I'm frozen, and I wonder if it's something you say or did. You go on like almost like a social credit score, and then they just mess with you for a while. I call them out when it happens, and she's probably doing the right thing. Keep bringing it to the notice of everyone, because eventually they'll leave you alone, I think. But it's freaking ridiculous. It's like being canceled, Anyway, that was one thing I wanted to talk about, and the other thing, which I just forgot about, was sucks getting old. I can't even remember what the hell I'm going to come on here and talk about. And I just thought about it, too, a moment ago. I said about the water, yeah. And something really... What's that? Bro, I've been at... Hello, Maswa, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Yeah, so same thing's happening to you, dude? Yeah, it's weird. What the hell? That's ignorant, man. It's totally ignorant. Yeah. Hey, I just think I wonder if there's anything you can do about it, really. I mean, it's kind of bullshit. There's nothing much you can do. Like someone said, why don't you do some kind of class action lawsuit with other content creators, to Lisa in the comments. And maybe people, see, that's the problem. Maybe all the YouTubers ought to be getting together, because another thing that bothers me about that, they've stopped me from communicating back to people. People, leave a comment, and I go to put a reply, and I come back later and check it, and it just eliminated it. What's that? Nope. Once you're shadow banned, you're screwed. Well, I don't know. How? Yeah, but how do you know how long they keep you shadow banned? Is it like permanent or what? She's been around for a long time, Lisa Haven, and I think if she keeps calling, she might as well go off and keep talking about it and see what happens. Because you sit there quiet, they're just going to keep taking advantage. They don't like the content. That's what it is. Because she's talking, some truth there. What's that? I know it's been since 2012 for me. What, are they shadow banning the shit out of you, Mass One? I mean, just sometimes. Wait a minute. From what's that? Ah, man, that sucks, dude. And you're trying to build your channel up, and they're telling you how you can build it up and everything, and then they're turning around and screwing you. You actually show some interest and you put some effort into it, and they let you build it all the way up, and then they pull the rug out from under you. It seems really kind of fucked up and childlike. What's that? Jason, email notification works. Oh, what, he sends out emails or something? How does he do that? I am like low tech. I mean, you just send out okay. So you'd have to have maybe that's what I'm going to eventually have to do, man. Because, I mean, sometimes I get a lot on here. But you know what? People that I want to see, like you guys, they don't, I swear, it's like, what happened, Like, I get people from like China and shit. I get people probably don't even know what I'm saying. Like they send me to Antarctica or something, my videos or something. It's crazy as shit. I mean, I don't get it. What's that saying? Since 2016, that's when I started watching. What's it? I don't know. He's been doing. Who's that? Okay, the other guy. Yeah, huh? Yeah, that's fucked up. Do you guys get any notifications at all from me, randomly, once in a while, or how do you, or you just keep checking in until you find that I'm running a live stream or something? It's crazy as shit. Another thing, I've lost a shit ton of people through the years. It's only been on YouTube a couple years, but like. They quietly, you have, I have subscriptions to other people's channel, and they're just disappearing, and you forget about them. When you have a shitload of them, and you're like, oh shit, what happened to that guy, What's that? Okay, you got it, that's cool. About damn time. Like I said, I think they also do it kind of like a social credit score. Like if you're talking about shit they don't like, you're getting punished for a while, I got only a few notifications ever from you. That's weird, man. But again, they're shadow banning me. I mean, I fought like hell for 2 years. They took one channel away, and I fought like hell just to get. I'm up at about 570. No, I'm at 569 for subscribers, and it seems like I hit a ceiling all of a sudden. I don't know what to do about it. I'm just going to keep rolling along. And I don't really give a shit one way or another because, you know what? Not to be a bummer about anything, but everything's about to go dark anyway. You watch. The whole fucking United States is going to have a power outage like you can't believe. A fucking EMP or something. It's going to blow us all out, And then nobody knows nothing. And that's when they come after us, one by one, pick people off. You know what I mean? I mean, I hate that I come on here and talk doom shit all the time, but I do it because I think people are still walking around with their head in the clouds. Like they don't get what's coming. Like you better be prepped to the nines and pull your head out of your ass because the shit's going to get ugly fast. And people still think it's just going to keep going on and on. Nothing will ever happen, and you're talking crazy and this and that. I'm talking crazy for a reason because I don't give a shit what people think about me. I'm just trying to help people out there that don't have a fucking even if I'm wrong, I'd rather try to help people out. So hang on for a minute. I'm trying to read something here. Yeah. Franchot Pearson went to Franchot Blue. That's his other channel. He's got two channels. Franchot Blue is his second one. He said, "What's that say?" Man, I'm having trouble reading this shit. They went to exactly, and just not give a shit and about any of this. It's sad. The WEF and all these other assholes, the New World jerk offs are seeing what they can get away with. And if nobody stands up, if nobody's got the guts to say anything, we're all screwed, man. Hey, how you doing? Who's that? Uncle Quandrel? What's the best song in Fallout New Vegas? I don't know, but I actually like that game, New Vegas. I played it back in the day on like Xbox. What the hell is the Xbox 360? That's the only one I ever played. What's that say? Okay, Tammy. All right. Well, anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's another thing that they do. They'll like I was saying, that they take your subscribers. Wait a minute. They turned it into a show. Oh shit! New Vegas is a show. See, I'm out of the loop big time, dude. Sucks getting old. No, I haven't had TV in a while. I got sick of it and didn't want to pay the cable bill. And I don't have Netflix or any of that horse shit. I see everything through the phone, which the government loves. They like to fucking brainwash us through our fucking handheld devices, It's fucked up. That's the next thing. Sooner or later, we're all going to be at a point where you have to probably just throw your fucking phone in the trash and walk away from it because it's just going to be really fucked up and tracking you with drones and everything else. And I don't know how far off that is. It sounds crazy and shit, but I'm starting to believe that shit's coming quick, And I about had enough. Yeah, it's depressing. What was I gonna say? What's this? I quit about 15 years. I started. Yeah, exactly. Did you put any? You got a couple videos, don't you, Tammy? I thought I saw. I think I went to your channel a couple times. I saw you had some there a couple years ago. What's that? I hate paying my phone bill. Sometimes I don't. Yeah, I know. And it's too much money anyway for all this shit. Like cable isn't worth it. I used to have cable back in the day, and they're playing the same horse shit all month long, and then on top of that, it's repeated the next month, and it just kept going up and up and up. So I'm like, forget it, forget this shit. And anyway, it's all propaganda mostly. Everything we're watching, if you take it apart, you look at it and analyze it, it'll freak you out how much shit they're putting into your head subconsciously. You don't even, it just goes right over your head, and later on it's sinking in. It's why these people are brainwashed. Yep. Yeah, exactly. What's that? Everything. Yeah. um, it's just crazy. I'm to the point where anything coming through, this shit's probably, if the government's letting it through, then it serves their purpose. You know what I mean? Or it's part of their thing. Am I breaking up? All right, dude. You know what? I'm gonna hop off of here. Okay. Yeah, I must have said some word that they didn't like, and it pulled the plug on me. I'm also low on battery. Maybe that's what's going on here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, I thought the same thing, Tammy. But tell you what, people are waking up to it, and I feel like it's necessary to keep trying to tell people because it's going to come down to literally like a civil war or something horrible is going to happen, and you got to get as many people to wake the hell up because instead they'll all be afraid and they'll all be ratting each other out when they come to start rounding people up, which sounds crazy, but that will happen sooner or later. They're going to claim bird flu and this and that, and somehow they're going to cart you off to some health camp, to ruin your health. um, it's just bullshit. And again, I know I'm doom and gloom a lot of time, but I'm doing it for a reason. I think if you sit quiet and you know something horrible's coming down the road, and you can maybe warn some people, maybe put yourself at a little bit of a risk and stuff, but you can at least maybe help people the hell out. And you don't, then that pretty much makes you either a coward or a scumbag. I haven't figured out which. Maybe both. You know. What's that? 88. Yeah, yeah. My brother's considered schizoaffective, and I took care of him. He had some serious problem, but you know what? They like to drop what do you call it? Diagnosis on people, like multiple ones, and half the time it's BS. You might just had you know something minor, and they made a big deal out of it. In some cases, I don't know. I gotta stay away from saying anything about that. They'll cut me off because they say I'm giving medical advice or some shit. So and it's not. What's that? So nobody listens to me. You know what? I don't think anybody's listening to anybody anymore because people's mindset's so fucked up. It's all about selfies. Everything's about self worship. We don't even know it. Like I said, we're getting brainwashed. We don't care how our neighbors feeling or what. People say, "Hey, how you doing?" And half the time they don't even know they said it, and they don't care to even hear your answer. It's just the way society is anymore. Materialism. Yep. Hey, what's up, White Lightning? How you doing? Yeah, people are just buying into the bullshit that they're hearing, which is all propaganda, and they stop thinking for themselves, and it's ridiculous. It's what's going wrong with society in general. One thing that when you go and try to text to somebody, right, and they can't really, you don't, it's sometimes hard to understand what somebody meant in a text because you don't know the context, or unless they put an emoji in there, you don't know if they're angry or making a joke and this and that. So I think, wait a minute, what happened here? What the hell? Okay, I don't know. I must have hit something. The whole screen went weird on me for a minute. Yeah, so you never know how people take things, and we're getting hard. It's harder for human beings, to communicate with one another, and they want it that way. I mean, you take and look at everything, just the way the texting and all this. People don't even look people in the eye anymore and read who they're talking to by facial expressions. When you're just texting, you have no idea what someone means half the time. I mean, you do, but it could be taken multiple ways, number one. And number two, it's also one of the convenient things was with COVID was to put a mask on. It was a fucking muzzle. To shut people up and keep you 6 feet away so they can't be talking quietly to your friend about how fucked up everything is. That's what they're going to do if they ever throw us in prison camps because they don't want you, cut the communication down. When you're at war with someone or some entity, you first thing you do is blind them and take out their communications. That's why, like the Gulf War and shit, we took out all the radar and all this other shit. I mean, it's basically what's going on there. They're stifling it, and that's why they're censoring the shit out of everything because it's a frickin' war. Yeah, body language. Yep, yep. Hey, Mass One, you brother. If you are, have a good one. I'll try to stop by tonight. Have a live stream or anything. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. It comes across, I've had people get pissed off at me, and I was like joking in a text or something, and they must have read it wrong. And, it's crazy. That's why it's better to, talk to someone. And you can hear it in the voice, too. You can't hear how, the sound in the text doesn't have any sound. You're just reading it. Divide and conquer is exactly what they're doing. It's all fighting among ourselves, so we can't go after the head of the snake. The head of the snake's biting the shit out of us, and we're worried about the tail. We're all fascinated by the rattle on the rattlesnake as it's biting the fucking shit out of us. Cut the fucking head off, and you're done. No more poison. You know what I mean? That's what the head of the snake is. The elite scumbags that are stealing our joy and our freedom and everything else, and trying to take everything from us, just like Klaus Schwab says, you have nothing and be happy. I don't think so, asshole. I happen to like my possessions. Keep your fucking hands off them, Anyway, I'm going to get off of here because my battery's starting to die. And thanks to everybody for stopping by. Give me a thumbs up on the way out, and I'll try to do another one once I get the battery juiced back up. What's that? Dumb down the... yeah. Oh, speaking of starving... we're gonna be starving in a couple months. You guys checking out how bad under siege? This is what we've been under in a war setting for a long time, and people are acting as if it's just chilling. All right, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna hop off of here, and thanks for stopping by. Thumbs up, and I'll do another one later on once I get my battery charged. I also might do one on my other channel sometime today. Have a good one.